This is Joseph Drust, and welcome back to another episode of Ask ZBrush. So we had a question sent in asking, is there a way to disable surface snapping when using an IMM brush? So to start off, I just have ZBrush loaded up, and I just have the demo soldier here loaded in. And the question is asking about using an IMM brush, so an insert multi-mesh brush, and drawing the part out on the model. And instead of having that part snap to the surface of the model, having it go through the model and say snap to the middle of the world. So is there a way to do that? So with the demo soldier here, first I'm going to navigate over to the tool palette. I'm going to open up the subtool area. I just want to isolate his body, so I'm going to come across the top subtool here. I'm going to hold down the Shift key on my keyboard and then click the eyeball icon, which is going to toggle the visibility off on all the subtools. And then I'm going to navigate down to the geometry palette, and I'm just going to click this delete lower button here. So in order to use an insert mesh brush, you need to make sure that your model has no subdivisions. So I'm just going to come over here and click delete lower. And then I'm going to deactivate perspective, and then I'm going to frame my model so it's in the front like so. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to select an insert mesh brush. So I'm going to navigate over here to the brush palette and open this up. And then in here, I'm going to locate the IMM primitives brush. Now when you select this brush, you'll see the IMM viewer bar is going to open up the top here, and this is going to show you all the different parts that are in this brush. You can also press M on your keyboard to get a list of these parts as well. Now using one of these two methods, you can come across and select one of these parts. I'm going to select the insert sphere here. And now I can come across the model, and when I click and drag, this is going to add that part to my mesh. So you'll see as I drag it out, it's going to mask the subtool I'm dragging it onto, and then it's going to leave the sphere. And if I rotate the demo soldier here to the side, you'll see that the sphere has been drawn out and it's attaching to the surface where I drew it out on. So if I undo this and I do that same process again, so clicking and dragging, you'll see that it's going to snap to that surface it's drawn on. And this is now going to give me this effect. So let's say I don't want the sphere floating off here, but I want it in the center of his body. So I want to go through the mesh and not stick to the surface. So there are two things you need to change in order to get this to work. The first thing we need to do is we need to modify the depth setting on the IMM part. So each of these different parts here that are contained in the brush have a different depth setting. And these can be seen by going to the brush palette over here and going to the depth area, and then you have an embed value. So most of these should be set to 100, which is going to use the full size of the mesh, and it's going to snap the mesh directly to the surface. Now if I change this embed value to say 0, this is now going to put the mesh, or the geometry's bounding box, to be centered around that snapping point. So think of this as the center where it's going to snap to the model. If it's at 100, it's going to do what that sphere did, so it's going to stick right on the surface. If you do it negative, it's going to go into the surface, and if you do it at 0, it's going to look at the geometry of that part and place it directly in the center. So now that I've changed the depth for this insert sphere, if I now come across the demo soldier and click and drag again, and then rotate to the side, you'll see that it's not sticking off of his body anymore, and now the 50% point, or the 50% of the bounding box for that sphere, is now snapping to his stomach. So this is getting closer to what we want, but it's still selecting a point on the geometry and then snapping to that surface. So it's not going all the way to the center of the world. So now, after we have the depth set to 0, we can now also adjust which point it's going to use as the basis for where it starts to draw out at. So I'm going to undo this here, and now I'm going to navigate up here to the picker palette. Now when I open up the picker palette, there is a depth area here, and if you open this up, you'll see by the default that most brushes are going to be set to this continuous Z, so it's going to look at the Z depth on the canvas, and it's going to continuously assign that as the starting value for when you draw a shape out. However, what I want to switch this to is this slider right here, or the selected Z depth. And so if I just click this, it's going to now activate this selected Z depth here, and currently this is set to 0. So this 0 should be the 0 of the world. So now if I come across the surface of the demo soldier here and click and drag again, you'll see that the sphere is now going directly to the center of the world. So it's no longer looking at the point I clicked on for the model. So it's going through that and now using the center of the world. So if I undo this here, I can now draw out multiple spheres. So click and drag to draw these out. And all these that I now draw should be going to that center point. So I come across my entire model here and add a whole bunch of spheres. And then if I clear my masking and hold Control and Shift to get the select rectangle brush, then select the demo soldier. And then I'm going to hold Control Shift and A to view the entire geometry island. And then I'm going to hold Control Shift and drag off to flip it. You'll see now I have all my spheres here and they're all lined up with the center of the world. So the process to get an IMM part to ignore the surface you're clicking on and dragging it to the center of the world is first you need to change the brush depth embed value for the part you want to use and make sure this is set to 0. And then next you need to go to the picker menu here. You need to go to the depth area and change from continuous Z to just this slider value here of 0. And then now, when you use that IMM part, it should ignore the depth of the model that you're clicking on and should use the 0 depth in the scene, which should be the center of the world. So if you have any other questions related to ZBrush pipelines or processes, please use the hashtag AskZBrush on Twitter. Happy ZBrushing!